Marketing costs money. It's easy to market yourself or your business when you have some money, when you have some capital. But what if you don't have a lot of capital? How could you market yourself or your business with no money? Today, I'm going to give you 5 ways to do that. Way number 1, offer your services for free. You see, when you are just getting started and when you are brand new and you don't have a lot of credibility, what you need is not just the gig or pay gig. What you need is actually proof. What you need is proof that you could do good work. What you need is proof that you could take to potential clients and say, hey, here's my portfolio, here's what I've done, here are what are some of the results you could expect from me. If you don't have that, what you need to do in the beginning is just to get some gigs. So to prove your worth, to build up that case, then for other gigs in the future, you could charge, but you need to build that track record ASAP. So offer to work for free. You need to get some results for some people first. No good to say, hey, I'm the best in the world at this. I'm so good with what I do. Nobody cares. People need to see a track record first. So offer your services in exchange of testimonials, in exchange of referrals, just for a short period of time. Build a case, collect and accumulate that proof first. Way number 2, joint venture with other people. So figure in your marketplace who already has access to the customers that you want. They've already spent the time and money accumulating that customer base. How could you convince them to do a joint venture with you that you can market to their customer base? How could you do that? You could offer them money, you can offer them commission, or maybe even an exchange of service where you provide a service for them. In exchange, they will let you and allow you to market to their list. This way, you reduce the amount of risk that you have to take and you don't need to spend any money. Joint venture, one of my favorite strategies in marketing. Number 3, content marketing. No different than what I am doing here. You could create content. It could be a blog, it could be a podcast, it could be a video. When you cannot spend money, you have to spend time. You have to invest the time to create the content out in the marketplace. In the beginning, you need volume. You need a lot of quantity to cut through the noise in the marketplace. And knowing that it is a long game, it is a slower game, but if you get started today, you would get better at it. You will be more efficient. And before you know it, you could crank out content just like that. So way number 3, content marketing. Way number 4, be a guest on other people's platform. Be a guest on other people's blog posts. Be a guest on other people's podcasts. Now, in order to do this, you gotta be good at what you do. Doesn't mean you gotta be famous, but you gotta be good at what you do. You gotta bring something unique to the table that they would want to give you that stage time. They want to give you that media time. You have to be good at what you do. But that's also a very good way because they've already built up a lot of trust with their audience. And if you could add value to that audience and you say, hey, you know what? I have some expertise that I could bring to the table. Ask me questions, interview me. What can I do for you? Write an article. That's another way for you to tap into other people's audience. Way number 5, send out a pitch video. This is a technique that I teach my students. Now, you gotta listen very carefully because otherwise you will be spamming people. First, you have to identify who are your ideal clients. So you create that list first. It could be 30, 50 people. You find out who they are, you find out what they need, you find out what problems you could solve for them. And you have to make each video custom. And you shoot a little 3-4 minute video addressing to that potential prospect. And you just send it to them. That's it. You just send it to them. Not to pitch your services, you offer them something worth of value up front. This actually works extremely well because you stand out. You let the prospect hear you, feel you. They can see your facial expression. And if you're not pitching, just adding value, you can make that initial contact. And from there, you establish the relationship. They may not do business with you right now, but you have made that connection. Or they might refer someone to you. So those are the 5 ways you can market yourself or your business with no money. One of the most important things that you have to do if you never want to chase clients again is to accumulate what I call social capital. In my book, Unlock It, I go much more in depth on exactly what is social capital and how do you accumulate social capital so you never ever have to chase clients again. If you want to get a free copy of my book, Unlock It, click on the link below and get your free copy today. All you have to do is take care of the shipping. So get your copy today. You've already built a thriving business, but the question is, how do you scale fast without burning out? How do you transition out of the day-to-day operations so you can make more profits and have more time and freedom? The answer is not some magical software that makes your life easier, and it's not hoping you could outsource all these problems to some agencies. If you want to know the secrets of how the top 0.1% entrepreneurs create high-performing and self-managed teams, join us for our upcoming SMART Challenge. Click the link below to secure your seat today.